Misfit Nation.
Well, here's the other thing, though. Because I kind of touched on it earlier, is that the Democrats didn't win as big as they claimed they were going to win. And also what their polls claimed. Because their polls were saying, it's going to be a landslide in, Biden's favor.
Right.
They also lost really big in the House. Yeah, but there wasn't this big, they kept talking about a blue wave going across.
Why is everything so whimsical?
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is the most voted president, future president
Do you
in
believe
history.
that?
No.
The fuck
Because
Obama.
everybody and their mama voted for Obama. I don't believe that for one fucking second.
But do you
Dead
think
people voted for Obama, remember?
dead people voted for Biden, supposedly? But
Well,
people are making the argument that there's more younger people voting now. So maybe that added to it. I would assume most of them are voting for Biden.
I see a lot of Trump,
all
young Trump supporters.
all younger people
But maybe
voted
that's 'cause
for...
Most though?
We're in a
All
red state,
younger people
so-
voted for Obama at that point, too. We got to remember we were just that age to our first vote.
True.
Was for that.
True.
But we were voting against white supremacy too.
We were voting for the fact that our president is black and our Lambo is blue.
Yeah.
That was all the first term. We didn't give a fuck about anything else.
Obama definitely.
We had no idea what a policy.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why Jeezy was just rich forever, and like his albums don't be like selling like that?
Yeah, he just stopped So yeah, I mean the Trump, what it's looking like is the Trump kind of way of doing things. I won't even say that because he did have the media against him for 4 years straight, fucking villainizing him to death.
You gotta count that, bro. I'm telling you.
And the fact that, and they're not going to see it this way because they're more than likely going to win in the presidency. But that whole thing didn't work. The whole the white supremacy thing. Like if it really worked and people thought we were voting against white supremacy, then they wouldn't have voted for Trump as much as they did. Supposedly Trump got 6 million more voters than the last election.
Okay.
So he did his.
He converted a lot of people.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, he might lose, but I think he has a lasting effect on politics. He says he's not leaving politics, which I love to hear.
I don't think he's leaving the White House, nigga. What are you talking about? Everybody saw that moving truck outside. Nah, that was just the stockpile of guns. They're going to fortify the walls.
I saw he released a statement that I think he's starting to come to grips with losing.
Really?
Because that's where he said that statement. He said that he's not leaving.
Gotcha.
He's not ending the fight. You know what I mean? So the way he worded it was it sounds like he knows he's gonna lose, but he's letting people know that I'm still gonna be in politics. So
okay,
maybe he runs for governor of New York or something.
Or come back next election.
New York is blue. They're not voting for him.
He could still come back for 4 more years again.
I bet you he could run for governor of Florida.
Oh, he would win Florida.
So I mean, maybe the conservative message it didn't lose, but I guess the media won. That's how I kind of look at it.
That's a decent way to put it.
Because it seems like a lot of people might have voted red in their state and then voted for Joe Biden. I wouldn't put it past that a lot of people did that.
Well, damn.
But we'll still see. I mean, there's still a chance. There's a so-called path to victory for Trump.
Jesus Christ.
A possible.
That shit said 264 to 214, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
I'm gonna still keep a little hope.
He got skunked, bro.
I'm gonna keep a little hope. He didn't
Can't
get
even
skunked.
start
He didn't
again.
get skunked.
Can't
Pull
start
it
again.
back a little bit.
Mind you, the numbers will change once there's still states
What
go
should
fully
they
red,
count?
bro.
Okay.
Listen to this though. Imagine this. Imagine Trump having a 4-year presidency with a fair media. How good do you think he would have done?
Fantastic.
This is him with the world against him, and he's still. I got to give him credit for that.
Okay.
Joe Biden had the media in his back pocket and still almost got a 50-50.
Joe Biden skated.
Fucking suck.
He skated through this whole election, bro.
Come on,
He
man.
literally
fucking
said, "Come
sucks."
on, man," and backwards track
the
every
thing.
question.
And every time he opened his mouth, he borderline said something racist.
I think
And that's coming from me.
I think this is a time to show them once again who their president is going to be.
What
No, I
happens
think
when
this-
they really ask him questions now when he is president? How is he not? I bet you Kamal's just going to move him out of the way and start talking on the mic. I got this, Joe.
No, media's not going to hit him with anything hard unless something dramatic happens. I don't think the media is going to be hard on him at all.
What kind of speech is he going to give at
I'm telling you.
It's on the teleprompter, Jack.
Let's make bets right now.
Mm-hmm.
If Biden wins, how long do you think he lasts? I'm going 6 months, 6 to 8 months. I'm gonna give him a little bit of time.
You mean on this world or in the presidency?
Presidency?
Okay.
Yeah. World is a whole nother. He might be in next year's death pool.
I don't know if you could say that. What was I gonna say? God damn.
How many months or how long do you think he makes it?
Oh, I think he goes 4.
He goes all 4.
I think he goes 4. If
As
he
a
gets in, he goes
figurehead
4.
though, or as a?
I don't know.
I think he's straight figurehead.
Because the thing is, he's always wanted to be fucking president. So I don't know what he's gonna do at this point. And the things like he's gonna end fracking, like all of those things are gonna affect our country in the long run. So I don't know if he's gonna actually do those things or if he's just gonna be on the sidelines.
But again, that's him being weak to the other side. Like he's like notorious for being that, like blowing with the wind.
Is he gonna?
You know what I mean?
Is he gonna put Hunter in charge of the coronavirus task force?
Look.
And fucking steal all the meth from.
By the way, where does that story go now?
Lockers, huh?
Where does that story go now?
What story?
Laptop, I don't know.
They saw the video. They're like, you never seen this shit.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
They ripped the whole.
That story just goes
matter.
away.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, it's over.
I don't even have a son named Hunter, Jack. My only son died. That's what he's saying right
Died
now.
in the arms of the media, Jack.
He's just gonna blame it on Trump.
Come on.
We went through 4 years of Trump.
Why y'all talking about my family? Let's talk about Trump.
Y'all want Trump back in office? I could call him up.
Oh, do you want to hear something crazy now? This is how they're gonna, and I'm predicting this shit because I heard it, right? They've been using this word on leftist media a lot called Trumpism.
Yeah, you guys are a cult.
Have you heard this? Trumpism?
No.
I've heard that.
Yeah, they've been
Trumpism.
watch CNN for like 15 minutes and you'll hear that word. What they're saying is they still have to fight Trumpism. And what I think that is just their way of finding a way to be able to blame Trump without him being in office. It's their way to, still continue that narrative.
Right.
So it's no longer racism?
It's all the same thing. It's all the same
Trumpism.
thing. But Trumpism. No, what Trumpism more is what I'm kind of surmising is just being sort of like, it's being a conservative. But
they're going to tag that with being...
They're villainizing conservatism.
Because they villainize Trump.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So now it's Trumpism.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's
definitely going to look different, bro. I'm just waiting for that housing market to crash. Come on. You can do it.
Come on, real estate.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, real estate bubble.
Let me tell you when all black people are going to feel backstabbed. When that second stimulus check don't come.
Hell yeah. 3 months. Hey, bro. One more check, cuz.
Y'all want Trump for that? That was a Trump thing, Slick.
You know, he told you that it wasn't going to come back unless he got back. So, I didn't promise you that.
Are you talking that Trumpism shit? Get him out of here.
Trumpism.
Trumpism. Yeah. Well, I assume what they do is they just go, we fixed it. We fixed it. We did what Trump couldn't do.
We gonna lock y'all down for 14 days, Slick. Y'all gonna do that.
Let me tell you when and I won't just put black people in this, but it's a big part of it. Because we could talk about the whole thing. Like, for instance, there was a lot of I won't call it racism, but there was a lot of like hatred.
Trumpism.
Not even, yeah, I guess they're gonna call it Trumpism. There was a lot of hatred spewed towards the Cubans for a couple days there. Like, Cubans were number one fucking public enemy.
I don't.
Even Jews gave him a disgusting look, bro.
But I mean, I don't think that's fair because Cubans have the right to if they're on this land, especially when they had the whole wet foot, dry foot, they have the right to want what president they want. You feel me?
But like,
they can want Trump. Some of them want Biden too. It's not fair to say all of them are.
What's
Trumpers.
even fucked up is Telemundo even put them on blast for it, bro.
right.
That's the crazy part. Their
So
own
the media
Spanish
side.
network was just like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
But they've been doing that low key to Cubans for a while. The whole thing, Cubans can be white if they want to. It's like, just because a lot of them are conservative, and the reason they're conservative is because they escaped a fucking communist country and they know what it's like. They don't want this country to become a communist country. It's not a good thing. Holy fuck. They had to escape. They had to build fucking rafts out of cars.
You think they're gonna go back?
And couches. Oh my god.
No.
But isn't that kind of a covert sort of? It's that liberal racism where they go, "Oh, Miami voted Trump. The Cubans."
Yeah, it's like there
It's like,
can't
you know,
be
there's a
any
lot
other-
of other
There's a lot of people in Miami. It's a melting pot.
Haitians. There's yeah.
Haitian sat there and said, yeah, you get blamed this time.
Yeah, so I don't know. There was a weird few days there, and still probably going on. Cubans might be ousted from the what is the word? I guess the minority coalition.
What is that? The minority coalition?
I just made that up, but
I'm about to say. Damn, but I missed a
like how
minority report.
I guess the better way for me to put it is the intersectional.
That's yeah. I got you.
So the Cubans aren't part of that anymore. They're white now.
Fuck with my Cubans.
Well, I'm talking politically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it's a team sport, and the Cubans ain't on their team, so it's like fuck the Cubans.
They
bro.
go
I'm telling
down
you,
on
that's the
the-
mindset, bro.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? In the age of Biden, I'm gonna claim this from now on. Because I'm mixed race, right? I've made that very clear. I'm actually the smallest minority in this country.
What race is that?
Mixed.
Yeah, mixed
It's not a race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a mixed race.
Fuck off.
It's
What's
the
on your
age of
license?
Biden.
What's on your license?
We all got to get on.
Is it the infinity sign on your license when it says race?
Infinity.
Sorry,
Your race is 3.1456.
Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. And you don't hear me bitching.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, that's true.
Nah, this is oh god, this is gonna the crap about Trump going in office and talking about he's creating segregation. And we're just sitting here talking about the ones that voted for Trump and how now they're exiled from their whole nation and they gotta go deal with white people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's oh yes, we live in the days of hypocrites now, bro. It's gonna be a great 4 years of
Hypocritical
Oh,
shit.
my
it's
God.
just gonna be such the same shit.
And let me tell you
reversed.
something. As much as they said it when Trump was around, racism is going to be so in vogue.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Mhm.
It's just going to be
Bro, white liberals,
so much.
white liberals are already racist.
And I don't mean
Yeah.
like, I'm talking about how they like Biden said openly racist shit
Mhm.
and they just were like, no,
Mhm.
I didn't hear that. That's what's going to happen.
You
He can't help himself.
You can't go to a 7-Eleven.
Why would a KKK member send a check to y'all president? Why would y'all future president say the eulogy at a KKK member's funeral?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You all voted for a man that white supremacists now endorse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's
You voted for
definitely-
everything that you said Trump was.
Biden's definitely been to Bohemian Grove, so you already know he's not up to. He's not up to good.
He owns a couple acres up there.
Yeah.
How
There's
is
a
it
few
okay to
children
be a
bodies
criminal
under the
in a
shed.
different country?
That story goes away.
So he's no longer a criminal in the country.
No, what do you mean? He's a president now.
Oh, just to answer some questions.
Yes.
That MAGA hat will never leave behind me. Fuck you.
I like that.
Because it's a reminder
Uh-huh.
that we had to make America great again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to do it again after Joe Biden fucks everything up.
I'm the Donald Trump of rap. Got my MAGA hat with plaits. And they mad they standing back. Like they ain't having that in rap. Yet they got their kids strapped with gats. Got their baby mama stashing packs. And a bunch of addicts holding stacks. Nothing but a pharmaceutical ad. Yeah, whipping that chemical, you pumping fentanyl like you forget the law. Oh, what a spectacle. Adolescent boy thinking he's special cause he got a weapon charge. Where you expect to go? I'm no professional. Fuck the PC directional. I've heard enough intersectional preaching to know that it's best we just let it go.